fans, brews, and Broncos news.
Hello again, Broncos country.
Really excited to chop up some Broncos with you all this week.
Bourbon, Broncos, and no BS. Orange Weekly, fans, brews, and Broncos news.
Hello again, Broncos country.
Really excited to chop up some Broncos with you all this week.
Bourbon, Broncos, and no BS.
Orange Weekly.
Orange Weekly, fans, brews, and Broncos news.
Hello.
What is up, Broncos country? How y'all doing today? My name is Kev Dan, and you are watching the Halftime Hash. Guys, it is not quite halftime yet. 15 seconds still. Broncos just outside of field goal range with one timeout left. So we'll watch this together and see what's going on before we really start breaking things down. But hit that share button for me and start posting your comments and your questions. We already got, hey, how you doing? Mr. Facebook user, I can't see what your name is, but glad you're here. The score right now, 10-7, and we'll talk about all the everything we've seen so far. Hey, Kat, how you doing? Glad to see you here. Better to see you here than what I've seen from the first half of this Broncos team, except for what they've done here in the last two drives. They're looking better. I'm not going to say good, better. They did move the ball, pretty well to get that touchdown. But we're going to see here what Wilson in shotgun, moving out there under pressure, sacked, and that's it. That's going to be half. Son of a. And you guys get to see my frustration in real time. Anyway, okay, so that's halftime, guys. The Broncos are trying to get in field goal range. But if you missed it, Lloyd Cushenberry, and I didn't mean to close that, Lloyd Cushenberry just went out with an injury. Glasgow went in as the backup center. And look, this offensive line is just totally piecemeal together. So at this point, guys, it's tough to say what what to do from here. Paul, how you doing, man? He's visiting here in the States from the UK. Glad you're here, man. Glad you're here. Let's see. Sean, this is rough. Completely agreed. It's beyond rough if you ask me. Let's see here. I'll switch back to that later. Oh, we got Kat and Kevin. Glad to see you. Sean, I feel you, bud. We were all in there. It's like, we just needed 5 more yards to be in real good field goal position, and we give up a sack. Like, oh my God. Anyway, so here's what we have seen, guys. Broncos went out there and totally just botched the first quarter and most of the second quarter. 0 first downs until that touch. Well, at least through the first quarter, 0 first downs. The very first play of the game, Russ tried to throw an interception. Like, he really tried to throw that interception. That's at least what it looked like. Thankfully, it wasn't. But second drive of the game definitely was an interception. Very underthrown ball in a coverage that probably shouldn't have been thrown to anyway. But whatever the case is, he threw it to Sutton, intercepted, and there you go. Now they were talking, the announcers were talking about how the Jags are the second worst second half team in the league. Okay, well, we'll see how that materializes against this Broncos team. Look, the defense has got to be getting tired. Thankfully, the offense did start picking it up there, giving the defense a chance to rest. But I'm worried about our defense getting gassed near the end of the game. And the stupid mistakes, 10 penalties in the first half, most coming from defense. So big things there. Do we think it'll get better? It started to look better, there at the end of the first half there. But here's the thing is we've seen other teams go out and make halftime adjustments. But the Broncos either don't make adjustments or they adjust away from the things that are working. And so let's look at some of the things that are working. So thanks, Kat. Good lead in here. We're looking at Russell Wilson right now. Let me refresh this to make sure I have all the right stats. 12 for 19. Melvin Gordon is averaging 4.8 on 5 carries. Latavius Murray, 5 carries, is averaging half of that at 2.4. So overall, you're looking at about, let's see, with Russell Wilson's 1 run, you're averaging 3.5 yards per carry, but probably closer to 4 yards per carry. Yeah, the run game's working. And that's what I talked about in the pregame. If you're getting 3 to 4 yards per carry on average, your run game's doing well. And it hasn't been pretty the whole time. We didn't have a 49-yard run like the Jags did there, but that's something that they got to stick with. They've thrown the ball. Here's the problem, though. They've thrown the ball 19 times. They have run the ball 11 times. That is still not even. They've got to even that out. They have to take advantage of keeping the Jaguars defense on the field, tiring them out, keeping Lawrence off the field to prevent him from getting into any kind of rhythm. So the question is, is it going to get better or not? I don't know, because what we've seen from the Broncos in the past is they go down. They just completely give up on the run game, even though the run game is working. And they continue to make stupid mistakes, the penalties and everything. And that's what feeds the opposing team into beating us. So let's see. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I really don't know what's going to happen there. So, okay. Let's see. Back to here. Clayton, good to see you. Victor, good to see you as well. What is on those first down? What is up with? Yeah. The first one looked short. I know what you're talking about. The first third and 1, it looked like a crappy spot. But look, at least out of the 3 times it was a short down position, we weren't in shotgun, which is really good. They were, under center, like any team really should be 95% of the time in that situation. So really good to see there. And we were able to convert at least on one of them. I mean, fourth down, we did a quarterback sneak. Holy crap, guys. 4th down and inches, and we did a quarterback sneak, and it worked. Holy shit balls. Like, look, these things that we've been crying for and screaming for the coaches to do are finally, you see it, and you're like, this is why we're calling for that, because this works. Okay. Let's go back to this. Clayton, ground and pound, baby, wear them out. It's exactly what we need to keep doing. Exactly. Sean, your comment here. I'm trying to hold together the season. I'm not a fire everyone guy because I know how chemistry is very big in football. But man, we make the very easy stuff look hard sometimes. We make the very easy stuff look hard very often. So I think you're being very nice by saying sometimes, because very often we are making the easy things look hard. And it is, look, I'm right there with you. I don't want to fire everyone. This team has had so much turnover in the past 8 years that just tying into that, adding to that even more is just going to make things even worse. So I'm right there with you. Look, I was worried that if we put up 0 points against the Jags, what that might mean for Hackett. Thankfully, we're not in that position. We're only down by a field goal. The Jaguars do get the ball to start the second half. So that is something to watch for. But this defense, the Broncos defense, is doing very well. So if they can go out there and continue to play to this level, again, that gives our offense a chance to step in and just play average. We don't need an 80-yard bomb down the field, touchdown pass. We don't need something like that. Just move the ball effectively, smart football, do the little things right, and we'll be fine. Like, that's all we need from the offense, is just put up 20 points. That's not asking for a lot. So it'll be interesting, guys. Sean, thanks for the comment, man. Definitely appreciate it. Let's see. We got some more here. Simmons, the Sermon's personal foul penalty was horse crap. The taunting one, yeah. Look, I hate. We all hate the taunting stuff. The taunting stuff is stupid. It's a stupid penalty. These are grown ass men. If they can't say things without hurting each other's feelings, then they probably shouldn't be in football. Like, you're gonna hit each other, but you don't have thick enough skin to deal with a little taunting. Oh, right. But here's the thing: it's a rule. It has been a rule for years. Justin Simmons, a team captain of all, should know. I mean, he's the one I'm looking to set the example for the other players. So, look, it was crap in that I don't like the penalty itself, but the fact is it's a penalty, and everybody knows that. And so, Sean, my point I'm making is I am actually incredibly mad and disappointed at Justin Simmons, because any player should know, if anyone, him, should know that when you make a play, don't even talk to the other team. Don't even say, hey, good stopper. Hey, good. Don't even look at them. You talk to your own team. You do not draw that taunting play or taunting call. So, look, for him to even say anything to the Jaguars guy right in front of the ref, that was just stupid on Justin Simmons. Look, we're all human. We make mistakes. But, man, as a team captain, that's the kind of thing that you need to be setting the example for, and just, you walk away. So that, I mean, twice in the first quarter, our defense made a huge play, and then it got wiped out by a penalty, and that was one of them. So, look, he came back, and I can forgive him because of the interception, right? Offense went out there and put up a 3-and-out right afterwards. But so, yeah, Sean, I see what you're saying. I'm annoyed by it too, but at the same time, he should have known what he was doing. Okay, Roger, how you doing? Roger, I don't know if I've seen here before, so I'm tired of watching this shit show. Keep running the dang ball. It might be a fire sale. Look, that's the thing. The stats show that we're running the ball well, so there's no reason for us to abandon that. Keep doing what we're doing. Short throws, just short little passes. I don't know if Russ is still injured, how much he's hurting, with the hamstring and the lat and everything else. short throws. Just keep the Jaguars defense on the field, get them tired, and put up those long 8, 9, 10 play drives. That's the way to do it. So we'll see. Clayton, we got a ton of talent on our team, guys. We do. That's what makes this so different and so much more frustrating than previous years, guys. At least to me, is that we have so much talent, and there is so much promise on the team. It's not like before with Drew Lock, where we'd expect a 6-10 or 6-11 season because it's Drew Lock and that's a ceiling. This is a completely different story where we were essentially promised, like, hey, we're going to sell out for Russell Wilson, but with that, we're going to get a ton of wins. We're going to get the playoffs. We're going to win some Super Bowls. This is going to be great. Let's ride, guys, right? And that hasn't happened at all through the first half of the season. Like, not even close. In fact, we've taken steps backwards from the previous years. And we've gone so far on the show to say that this team right here is a step backwards from the Pat Shurmur offense and the Drew Lock days. That's how bad this is. Let that sink in. We would rather have Pat Shurmur here right now calling this offense because it's better than what we've seen. And Pat Shurmur's terrible. Okay. Joey, how you doing? Seen someone said that Schefter said that there was at least one team willing to trade for a first. Okay, if a team is willing to trade for first for Bradley Chubb, take it. Take it. Because we don't have a first, we don't have a second this year. However, I don't think any team is dumb enough to trade for a first for Bradley Chubb. Unless they just, I don't think that's going to happen. I think the most you can get out of Bradley Chubb is a third. At that point, if we win, don't trade him. If we lose today, I don't even talk about that. But if that were to happen, knock on wood, then you trade him if that is there. I don't think there's going to be a first for him now. I just don't see it. Basics all day long. Paul, break down the second half things to turn them around. Okay. 100%. Just gotta. We have the capability to do this. That's the thing. Is I'm sitting here saying this game is so winnable for us. This game we shouldn't even be down by a field goal. This game is so winnable for us. The Jags are 2-5. I know we're also 2-5, but so for us to sit here and have the type of game we've had so far, while things did look better at the end of the first half, was that a fluke? What adjustments are the Jags going to make? Are we going to be able to make our own? We'll see. Dude, we're all waiting for it. Waiting to start winning some games. It's going to be great when we do. I do think we're close, guys. The injuries of this caliber would really shake the foundation of any team. The only thing that is going wrong additionally with this, to me, is the fact that we our fundamentals are so bad. The basics, the little things are so bad, or we're doing them so wrong that it's making things so much worse. Okay, I'm gonna try and catch up to a few more of these comments, guys. If I skip over them, I'm sorry. I apologize. More blitzing from Clayton. I think look, there's some things there on defense. We might be getting out coached when we're in that five-man front. We do really good against the run, but they're starting to do it where we have to set up in only a 4-man front by spreading out the wide receivers and stuff, and then using that to get their run game going. So we got to find a way to stop their run game. Philip, this is a question that I think I'm going to save for the Tuesday night show. Right now, I don't know. It's too early to tell. I mean, it kind of depends on this game, is what's going to happen, and what kind of offers we get for him. Not going to move on from him for a 7th round pick, or chump change, it's going to better be a good offer, but I don't expect some team to offer, something absolutely ridiculous, at the same time. So we'll see. Last drive was over 5 minutes. That's what we need. Every drive needs to be like that, Clayton. Oh yeah, still got to ride with the Broncos. Delay of game on a kickoff was unique. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm right there with you. Jason Seymour, how you doing? Wilson is trash. Dulcich wide open on the crosser. I didn't see that play. I have to go back. I'm going to do the coach answer here before we get back to the game. I'm going to have to go back and look at the tape. I didn't see that one. But it's not a uncommon thing for Russ to miss wide open players. I wouldn't say Russ was a bad move. It's way too early for that. There's just a lot of other things going on. Russ hasn't helped. You know, he could do more himself. Hold on. Okay. Kickoff. Broncos bringing the Jaguars down at about the 24-yard line. So that's a good question, though, Kat. At the end of the day, I don't think it's a bad move. It's too early to tell yet. Look, we'll tell in a couple of years if this is just how Russ plays now and it's crap, then yeah, it was a bad move. But right now, it's not something I'm worried about yet. We just need to find the right combination of players. We need to get healthy, find the right head coaching style and play calling, refine that stuff. If we did the little things right, we'd be winning these games. That's the thing, is we keep losing to ourselves, basically. Jaguars 2nd and 9. Make sure I hit these comments. Okay. Game is on. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you tuning in. Hey, again, check out all of our other Orange Weekly content. I'll pull it up here for you. You can check that out, starting with no Monday night Orange Weekly After Dark this week because of Halloween. Happy Halloween, everyone. But we will pick up Tuesday night, Bourbon Broncos, no BS at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. So we'll see you then. Enjoy the second half of the game. And let's go get that win, except we just let them get a first down. So let's see how this game goes. Take care, everyone. Go Broncos. And